Atlanta Falcons, Los Angeles Rams. Um, I thought this one was over pretty quickly. The Falcons made a great comeback last yesterday. I I honestly am believing in the Rams less and less the more I watch them this year. Uh, they got smoked by the Bills. They didn't even look competitive, you know. And this week they had a good lead and they gave it up to a Falcons team who I think we all know are not the best this year. I think l- last year them making that run, they would not have made that run if it wasn't for. Now I'm not saying they wouldn't have made the playoffs. They wouldn't have had all these big numbers, but I don't think they would have made this. And I'm not an Odell fan at all, but they would not have made that Super Bowl run if it wasn't for Von Miller and Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham Jr. is the perfect number two receiver, and he was always open. Or he took a defender away from Cooper Cup, which Cooper Cup's always double or triple teamed. So he was a great asset to that team. And Von Miller, you can clearly see that they're missing him too. They got Aaron Donald, but that's about it on their defense because Jalen Ramsey has been a liability this year. I've always thought he was a hair overrated. Maybe that year he had with Jacksonville was his when they went to the AFC Championship against the New England Patriots and almost won with Blake Bortles. That year was his best year. He had one great year with the Rams, and then after that, he's just kind of been on a slow decline. The more I watch him, the more he gets burnt, the more he gets attacked. Stephon Diggs crushed him week one. So I'm kind of down on the Rams right now, even though that they won. Uh, the Atlanta Falcons, hey, great comeback. They don't. They're very undermanned. Their defense is complete trash. It just is. They do not have a good defense. They don't have a secondary. They don't have interior linemen. They don't have linebackers. Uh, their offense, I think, would probably take off if they put Desmond Ritter in there. Marcus Mariota's again like Trubisky, not a quarterback like Trubisky, but in that he is a good backup. He's a good quarterback to plug in for a week or two. He's not a quarterback you want riding your whole season on. Um, I think Desmond Ritter has a lot of upside. I think he would elevate that offense to where it wants to go. They got good receivers. They got Kyle Pitts. They got Drake London. They got Cordero Patterson, who's running well. So they got some weapons. I think if they put them in there, that they could make a decent run. They had a couple close games these last couple weeks. That's a lot to ride on for a team that doesn't have a lot of help. Um, that could be a lot of confidence for them. But as long as Mariota's in there, he kind of puts a cap on that team. Makes them competitive, but not gonna win for the most part. So, the Falcons, I don't see them. Even if they put Ritter, if they put Ritter in, I could see them maybe making that team have an extra win or two, but it's not gonna make a world of a difference this year. So I'm thinking they're gonna win around 4 games this year, 4 to 6. Not seeing a whole lot of hope out of their team. No defense and a shaky offense, like up and down. They have hope, but the Rams, I could see them finishing third in their division. I could see Arizona beating them out. I could see San Francisco beating them out. That now that Jimmy G's in there, uh, Stafford don't look the same. They don't have a running game at all. And if they do, it's inconsistent. It's back and forth. They don't know who their running back is. One's always injured. They have Cooper Cup at their receiving core. That's it. Allen Robinson hasn't made a difference so far. I mean, we have a whole season still, but so far doesn't look the best. Um, their defense losing Von Miller and Jalen Ramsey being a liability. I think they're a very mid team. They're very average. I could see them winning 8 games, 8 maybe 9.